लिखो. This petition is directed against order dated 22/7/2009 passed by the learned single judge of Delhi High Court, paragraph 11 of which read thus: CIC is yet to decide the question whether the information sought for is covered by section 24 bracket 1 of the act, whether first proviso applies and exceptions can be claimed under section 8 bracket 1 of the act. Impugned order dated 29th December 2008 makes a journal observation on the basis of allegations made by the respondent number 1 in the appeal and observes that allegations of corruption have been made. No final and determinative finding has been given by CIC. It is open to the petitioner to produce the original files and then press that the conditions mentioned in proviso to section 24 bracket 1 of the act are not satisfied in this case, and thus provisions of section 8 bracket 1 of the act are not required to be examined. Dr. Arun Kumar Agarwal has contended that Mr. Virendra Dayal was not appointed by the Directorate of Enforcement and section 24 bracket 1 of the act is not applicable even if the report is recently with the said directorate. These aspects have not been decided by the CIC. It will not be appropriate for this court to control the proceedings, and flexibility and latitude has to be allowed. The impugned order can hardly be categorized as adverse orders against the Directorate of Enforcement. We have heard learned counsel for the parties and pursued the records. In our view, the impugned order does not suffer from any patent legal infirmity requiring interference under Article 136 of the Constitution. The special leave petition is accordingly dismissed. However, it is made clear that the party shall be entitled to make all legally permissible submission before the Central Information Commissioner. Leave granted for convenience, we will refer to the fact of the first case. The first respondent appealed for the secondary school examination 2008 conducted by the Central Board of Secondary Education. When he got the mark sheet, he was disappointed with his marks. He thought that he had done well in the examination, but his answer book were not properly valued and that improper valuation had resulted to low marks. Therefore, he made an application for inspection and revaluation of his answer book. CBSE rejected the said request by letter dated 12/7/2008. The reasons for rejections were: first, the information sought was exempted under section 8. bracket 1 bracket E of RTE Act, since CBSE shared fiduciary relationship with its evaluators and maintain confidentiality of both manner and method of evaluation. Second, the examination bylaws of the board provided that no candidate shall claim or is entitled to re-evaluation of his answer or disclosure of inspection of answer books or other documents. The larger public interest does not warrant the disclosure of such information sought. The Central Information Commission, by its order dated 23/4/2007, is appeal number ICPB A3 CIC 2006, dated 10/2/2006, had ruled out such disclosure. Feeling aggrieved, the first respondent filed WP number 18 bracket W 2008 before the Calcutta High Court and sought the following reliefs: bracket A, for a declaration that the action of CBSE is excluding the provision of re-evaluation of answer sheets in regard to the examinations held by it was illegal, unreasonable, and violative of the provisions of the Constitution of India. Stop.